okay. She's fine. Let's just see you before.
All right.
Is she going to be interested in that?
I want to thank you all for coming tonight. Mrs. Elliott and I, Mr. Elliott, are very, very passionate about theater. We've seen it in my life. I know it made a big difference for me and my confidence. It was a big part of me growing up. And I really love working at this school, a small school where today multiple times students in their exhibition said, this school works for me because I have a relationship with my teacher, and that's great. But one thing that we struggle with as a small school is meeting the needs of every kid and what they want to do and what ignites passion for them. So, Mrs. Elliott and I want to begin very small, starting to meet the needs of those kids who are dramatic with the theater club. We started last year, but we dreamed a little bit too big. We wanted to do a full-scale production, and it didn't work out. So we thought, this year, how can we start small? Have a little bit of success, and then move forward. So today, you are going to see small monologues, 30 seconds, maybe a minute long, from many different plays and movies. And we're going to get to showcase the talent that we have, build their confidence, so maybe in the future, we can start to do full-scale productions. Really want to thank you for coming tonight. We have so much food, it's ridiculous. It was. I got like, the punch was on sale for $1 a piece. I got like 6 of them. So drink as much punch as you want. Take some punch home, I don't care. Sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. We're gonna start off with.
So our first monologue tonight will be performed by a junior student here, Samina Mansfield. She will be presenting Sonnet number 57 by William Shakespeare.
Good luck.
Being your slave, what should I do but tend upon the hours and times of your desire? I have no precious time at all to spend, nor services to do till you require. Nor dare I chide the world without end hour, whilst I, my sovereign, watch the clock for you. Nor dare I question with my jealous thought where you may be or your affairs suppose. But like a sad slave, stay and think of naught. So true a fool is love, that in your will, though you do anything, he thinks no.
All right. Thank you, Samina. Shakespeare's words are really, really hard to enunciate, and so I was really proud of Samina when she chose to do a piece from Shakespeare. Thank you, Samina. All right, next, more modern piece. Nick Beekman, a junior here. First time doing theater, will be performing a piece from Scarface.
What are you all looking at? You all are a bunch of. You know why? Because none of you have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fat fingers and call me a bad guy. So what's that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me? I don't have that problem. Me? I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say goodnight to the bad guy.
Excellent, excellent. So we are really excited because we do have such a small drama club that Mr. Elliott and I will get a chance to share a monologue for you as well tonight. Mr. Elliott is now going to perform a monologue for you from Hamlet as Hamlet.
Oh, that is too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Or that the everlasting had not set his cannon against self-slaughter. Oh God, God, how weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. That it should come to this. Not 2 months dead. Nay, not.
All right. Next up, unfortunately, Robert Harden could not be with us tonight, so next will be our only freshman member of Drama Club. We are very proud of her in her performance tonight. This will be Miss Brianna Nunn performing the narrator's monologue from Beauty and the Beast.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in the streets. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old pregnant woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the young woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by her appearances, and beauty is not fitting. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen there was no love in his heart. And as punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and transformed the entire castle. And as punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle. Ashamed of his monstrousness, the beast concealed himself inside the castle, with the magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she offered was truly an enchanted rose, which would bloom into his 21st year. If he could learn to love another and honor love in return by the time the last petal fell, their spell would be broken. If not, they would be doomed to remain in these bones. As the years passed, the beast fell into despair and lost all hope. But who could ever learn to love the beast?
All right. Thank you, Brianna. Up next is Junior Hobie Hicks, who, as a side note, took how many, 2 months out of his time to help Mrs. Elliott and I direct a production of Narnia. And so, in addition to introducing him to do this, I want to personally thank him in public for devoting his time to theater with us. Hobie is a very committed individual. Enjoy his selection from The Lord of the Rings. As a nerd, I approve.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of men fails. When we must forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. An hour of wolves and shattered shields, when the courage of men, an hour of wolves and shattered shields, when the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day. This day we stand and fight for all that we hold dear on this good earth. That is why I ask you to stand, men of the West.
All right. Thank you, Hobie. Up next is my beautiful wife. I'm a little biased. Mrs. Elliott. We actually met well, I actually proposed during the production of Midsummer Night's Dream. And so Mrs. Elliott right now will be playing Helena from Midsummer Night's Dream. Was this the role that you played while I was your Demetrius?
Helena.
I think so.
Yes, this was that one.
All I know is you were pretty.
I play both roles.
Wait, Cliff, are you gonna propose again?
Yeah, no, not this time.
Lo, I perceive she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive that they have conjoined all three to fashion this foul sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Or was all quite lost? All school days friendship, childhood innocence? We, Hermia, like two artificial gods, have crafted with our needles both one flower, sitting on one cushion, warbling of one song, both in one key, as if our sides, our bodies, our voices and minds had been incorporated. So we grew together, like two a double cherries, seeming parted, but yet an union in partition. Two lovely berries molded on one stem, so with two seeming bodies, but with one heart. Will you rend this ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly. It is not maidenly. My sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury. What? Though I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon, so fortunate, but miserable most, to love unloved. This you should pity rather than despise.
Mrs. Elliott. Up next is Cody Stevens, who actually joined Drama Club not to act. He joined Drama Club because he wants to design sets. But when we were going to do these little monologues, we don't need a set. And he stepped up, despite his nervousness, saying, I'm not an actor, I'm not an actor. He memorized a monologue, and he memorized a monologue, practiced a lot, and is ready to present it to you now. It is from the movie Billy Madison, and he is playing Billy Madison.
Thank you. Okay. The Industrial Revolution to me, just like a story I know, called The Puppy Who Lost His Way. You see, the world was changing, and the puppy was getting bigger. So you see, the puppy was like industry, in that they were both lost in the woods. And nobody, especially the little boy, society, knew where to find him. Except that the puppy was a dog. An industry, my friend. That was a revolution. Hip hop football rules!
All right. First, we just want to thank you so much again for coming out and supporting. This is the first ever official theatrical production that Lighthouse has put on, and we are just thrilled to have your support. It was exciting to bring up more chairs. It's great that we have so much support from this school. We are going to close out with a monologue by Will Aeneas Bolin. He will be performing the monologue from Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee by Chief Red Cloud.
Sitting Bull's a great leader. I believe this, no matter that the white sea smell is the same. But he did not sit with us in the council those mean snows ago when our reservation was made. He did not sit with us in the Mexicans when these borders we were told were like marks and stone. In the Black Hills, our hunting men would take crimes. Sitting Bull might have had his say, but such was his suspicion of the whites, such was his pride. I say today, for all ears within here, if Sitting Bull had spoken the way he speaks today, I would not have touched that pen. I will not touch your pen in your paper. I will not touch it to your red paper. I will not touch it to your black paper. The white man will not see my mark on this paper again for the rest of my days on this earth.
If I could have all performers stand one more time, let's give them a round of applause for their bravery. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Whew. One more round of applause. Take it back. There you go. All right.